Hello and welcome to UCS News.
Today we will be talking about the burning issue of safe journeys to school and back.
The roads are just too busy and polluted. It's no longer safe.
Also, children are dying of air pollution while travelling in cars. Now to hand you over to our experts.
Thanks guys. Here we are in our local car park, which is also our playground in our local junior school with Professor Onion and Professor Smog. What is safer, driving or walking?
Well, walking is safer because, surprisingly, when you're in the car, you're actually breathing in more CO2.
What are your thoughts on the question, Professor Onion?
Driving is safer because there's not a risk of mugging.
Nonsense. Walking is the best as it doesn't produce any CO2. But electric buses is good as they have low CO2 levels.
Thank you, experts. Back to you.
Thanks for that interview. Those are some great thoughts.
Now we hand you over to the headmaster, who is very keen to get cars off the road.
Thank you. I'm here with the headmaster of the UCS Senior School, asking him how we can cut down on pollution and what's the safest way to do it.
I understand that in some places of London there's very high possibility of knife crime or mugging, so they have no other option but to use the car. What they could do is share their cars with their neighbours or friends.
Thank you for your views. Let's move on.
My lords and ladies, we have a national crisis of levels of pollution that we are suffering from in particular on our journeys to school for our children. It is a fact that walking, taking the bus, the tube, train and electric cars significantly lower our carbon footprint. Although electric cars and hybrids are more expensive, you do not have to pay a congestion charge. Black cabs are bringing an electric taxi in 2022.
Thank you for that speech. This debate is becoming more heated by the second. We're still on air.
Interesting. So we're here at a local MP surgery. Let's find out more.
Thank you for inviting us in. Now then, we would like to reduce car pollution in the streets. This is a big subject. What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to bring this up in Parliament. Me and my fellow MPs will be handing out leaflets to show the harmful levels of pollution, and I'm going to encourage people to use public transport more.
Thank you for those great ideas, Xenophilius.
Thanks. Over to Parliament.
Hello, what news do you have? We've been discussing about how kids can have safer journeys to school.
Are you going to decrease the price of public transport?
No, but we are increasing the fines for speeding.
Do you think it's a good idea using electric cars?
Yes, that could work.
I agree, but what about the limited amount of charging points?
If more electric cars are used, the government will install more.
Have the MPs come to a final decision?
We're talking about this in Parliament. It may come through soon.
That concludes this interview.
Thank you. This has been a very interesting debate.
Now it's up to you. How should we avoid car pollution?
Thank you and goodbye.